get that money. Spin it, flip it, get that money. 150s, get that money. Get that money. Spin it, flip it, get that money. 150s, get more. Break it, soda, flip it. Get that money, get it.
I have about 400 hours of college credit, about to finish law school at almost 60 years old.
Yeah. I mean, learning don't ever stop.
Never. But that's because of the promise I made to my father. I said that I will get a doctorate degree.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want a son of mine without a doctor before he was an educator. That was his mentality. I promised him. And my father passed away 7-8 years ago as well.
That's what he expected.
So I did that, and I did that. And I'll tell you this, the education that I got as a used car salesman and a sales manager of a car dealership was as profound as the education that I got in law school.
Collecting free knowledge.
Free knowledge, learning how people tick. You grab somebody on the lot where they're walking, looking at the cars, and 30 minutes later they're spending 40 grand with you. You got to be a kind of a...
That's right.
Yeah. So I told my employees the other day, I got 2 assistants, well, 3. I got 3 assistants, and I told them, I said, from now on, because they had a hard time communicating with my clients.
Yeah.
I said, next time, I'm going to hire anybody, including you guys. I'm going to put you in a car dealership selling car for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can learn.
So I'll be happy to, continue sharing that information with your clients.
Yeah.
You mentioned LLC and entity formations.
Well, I mean, it's like most people got great ideas, but an idea is nothing if you don't put it in action.
Right.
A lot of people just don't understand what they got to do to get their business rolling. A lot of people think they need a lot of money to get it started.
No.
And you don't.
No. You know who's got a great idea? Everybody. But nobody get it done.
Nobody gets it done.
You got a guys taking a couple of bong loads and they smoke a little weed and they come up with ideas. You go like, you're a genius.
You're right.
Tomorrow they forget about it.
But let me tell you something about what I feel about what a genius is. I don't believe a genius is someone who comes up with a great idea. I believe a genius is someone who executes a great idea and own that shit.
I'm with you on that one.
I got an uncle. I ain't gonna say his name, but he
We're going to Google Hill and find him.
He invented 2 dopest things I ever seen and didn't get a dime off of it. You seen that shit to where every apartment complex in America got the little tongs, pick up the trash? Yeah. My uncle invented that shit.
Oh, man.
He finna know I'm talking about his ass now. So, the chicken factories, how they hang the chickens upside down and they gut them and all that. He invented that shit too. Trusted some guy with his idea.
And there you go.
And he ran off with his shit. He's supposed to be one of the richest motherfuckers that walked this earth.
Hanging chickens.
Yeah. Hanging chickens and picking up the tongs to pick up the trash and, what I'm saying, to pick it off the ground and put it in the trash can.
Execution is the key.
Execution. Man, look, I'll file a LLC in a heartbeat and copyright my shit so fast. I know how to do it myself.
Yeah.
So, but the thing of it is people refuse to do research, but they'll listen before they'll actually go look it up. And that's one of the good things about what a podcast is, that they will listen to you before they actually take the time and research it.
Yes.
So.
And execute.
Right. So.
And they won't.
Right. So.
But that's why you and I are going to be rich, because we're going to do it.
I'm definitely going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I mean, I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep and I'm on it.
Yeah.
So do you set up LLCs and?
We do set up LLCs, entities, and the structure, business structures. I call myself a business architect.
What about for the copyrights?
That too, but the copyrights and the trademarks and things like that sometimes can get very technical, and I do have lawyer associates in my team that they're specialized on that.
Right.
So if it's the simplest stuff that we can do, save people some money.
Right.
But sometimes if it's a patent or it's a trademark or something, that can get very complicated.
I patent and trademark it. I don't give a damn what it costs. I pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, because you just never know when somebody's trying to rip you off.
Right. And I got a couple of very, very strong, like-minded lawyers in patent and then trademarks.
Right.
I have a very strong immigration lawyer, and his name is Ali. Mm-hmm. He don't mind mentioning his name because he know he gonna get some business out of it. But
what's his name? Ali what?
Ali Nasiripur. They call him the Persian Berry Shack.
Oh, wow.
Berry Shack is the guy that got
Right.
OJ off.
Yeah.
He's an immigration lawyer.
Yeah.
But and then I do have some lawyers and colleagues in specializing in healthcare and stuff like this.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that. My practice has got a large spectrum. I broke it down in 3 different levels.
Yeah.
One level is Sassan, Zabeti, CPA, we are business architects. So we build businesses, repair businesses, remodel businesses. Building a business is like building a building. You build a foundation,
Right.
you got to do it in order, you got to do
Right.
it right, everything's got to click together. That's why I like to call myself business architect. That, and because of the honor of my cousin.
And having to save businesses too. Because
Yes.
some businesses make great money and just got bad management.
Yes, because you know what? Some businesses they get fortunate, they fall like some guys or girls or whatever.
Right.
They fall into a situation the business operates itself.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
Right. And they're terrible managers, and I know a lot of them. They could do a lot better. But the thing about it is that the comfort zone is a bad place to be.
Right.
And that's where they are.
Yeah.
They get comfortable.
Yeah.
They make their first, 100,000, and you know what? It's whatever. You know what I mean?
I know it.
Well, what about so what about like all these people that are like starting businesses, like little, whatever, selling their lashes and stuff, they think that they don't need to do the LLC or nothing like that, because it's not going to catch up to them in the long run. But, I've seen people that do that, and then, the IRS gets them afterwards. So
What you mean, like getting cash?
Yeah, like just like little stuff like that.
Yeah.
They start a
You know
business.
what? I'm
but they don't know
glad you
about
brought that up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought. I'm gonna let you finish. I don't want to interrupt you, but
Yeah, like they start something little like that, thinking that they don't need to, go about it the legal way, or or they don't know how to do it the LLC, or they don't have knowledge on that, and then they end up losing everything. You know what I mean?
they're losing everything, and I'm glad. I really appreciate you brought that up because I got to talk about that a little bit, and about forming an LLC or reporting your income. Some people, they open a little business, and I have a few of them. And they try to like maybe take cash and not pay taxes. Like lashes, good example, right? I mean, 2 of my secretaries, they do lashes.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm gonna get mine too.
You better not get it.
I'm gonna give you the long ones.
Yeah, you probably just gonna get the long ones so these women see how stupid they looking with them long ones.
Look, I'll tell you what. If you see the car I'm driving, I'm gonna need some lashes. I got a little yellow Volkswagen.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine wanted to sell it. He needed money.
Yeah.
And I needed something to run around with.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wrap it and all that. That's a long story. But
You're gonna put your business on there. I know.
I'm gonna put my business on it.
Right.
But I'm running around the yellow Volkswagen.
Yeah, I seen it out there. I seen it before I got here.
This dude, the Iranian dude, come out of this Volkswagen with the lashes.
I seen that car before I got here. It's loud.
Let's address that issue.
Yeah.
Although we like to, as people can see, we like to have fun and joke around and all that, but there's a serious tone to what we do.
Right.
And that is a very important point. I'm glad you brought
Definitely.
it up. Let me speak on that a little bit. And they take cash and they don't report income. Mm-hmm. Some of them don't have bank accounts.
Right.
So I advise against it, and they say, why? Why do you want me to give my 25% of my income to the government? And I said, well, I really don't want you to give the 25%. We can work on that.
Right.
There's going to be some expenses and things like this that you report
Right.
when you report your income. But more importantly, if you're thinking about having just one little lash shop, whatever, or a little restaurant for the rest of your life, that's a good strategy. Save all that money, cash.
Right.
Don't pay the taxes. Mm-hmm. You're lucky. You save $500,000 before you're dead.
Right.
But here's the alternative. The alternative is to pay those taxes, open a bank account, open an LLC, establish credit for that business. Now you can grow that one little restaurant to 100 of them. Because when you find an opportunity to get a loan, now you can tell the bank.
But not only that,
Yeah.
not to cut you off, but
No, you're fine.
they blow my phone up all day. Emails, calling me.
Line of credit.
I'll give you $4 million line of credit today. Just sign. I'm not signing. Just
Yeah.
because they already know the revenue that you're bringing. They know what your business credit score is.
Yeah.
And, man, they will word the hell out of it, especially since Trump signed that, whatever he signed to what he's telling
He don't know what he signed.
Man, everybody getting called from
Yeah.
solicitors now.
No, that's very true. And the point is that it will give you the opportunity
That's a fact.
to grow.
Yeah.
Hey, my secretary, I hate to call her my secretary, she's director of my operation, Veronica. You all probably meet her. This is a 30-year-old Argentinian immigrant that has got a credit score of 800.
Right.
I'm sure she doesn't mind me talking about
Right.
that, right? Finds a house.
No money down.
Hell of a deal. I mean,
Yeah.
she stole that house $100,000 cheaper.
Right.
She got qualified like that
Oh, yeah, of course.
and bought the house. I got the credit. Here's the house. I got another guy. He's an nurse. You all meet him too. He's got a beauty med spa, and he flips houses. He's
Yeah.
got great credit. He don't need money.
No.
He can walk in there and say, well, I want this house.
But see, that's another thing is, like what he's saying is like, you pretty much killing your opportunity
Right.
when you
Yeah.
what you were saying.
You
like,
confine yourself
Right.
within that your feeble mind
right.
of saving that little
That little bit of money, you can have, instead of having 400,000 in a lifetime, you can have 400 million.
400 million, but
Right.
with your signature.
Right.
You know, like the Danny DeVito in the movie Ruthless People, he says, I love money.
That's one of my favorite
Right.
movies.
He said, I love money,
Yeah.
all kinds of money, especially other people's money.
Right. Exactly.
But
Man.
I don't think though. But I don't think like some of the new, like my generation, the new business owners don't understand the importance of credit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
They
why
think-
that's why we're here.
Right.
That's what we
They get a little bit of cash and they don't want to pay. They don't feel like, for whatever reason, could be illegal reason or whatever. They feel like they don't need to pay the government. You know what I mean? But that whole line of credit, that cash is only to get you so far.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's dead money.
You're right.
As long as you're not investing in anything, it's dead. You can't do anything with it.
What happens when it's not on paper no more? They don't report it. You're keeping all your cash. You're keeping it on you. You're not putting it in your bank account. You're not. What happens when they
It's
stop
dead.
making that piece of paper?
That piece of paper.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of people are going to go like this on this deal.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, cash is the worst investment to keep.
That's
it
why-
loses value every day.
That's why I brought it. That means nothing to me.
Yeah.
I'm riding around with that. That's nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like if I invest over 10,000, they're gonna report me to the IRS.
Yeah.
If I go buy anything over
Unless you
10,000.
got me watching your back.
Yeah. You know what I mean? If I take this $100,000 and go buy a Mercedes, they're gonna call the IRS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where in the hell did Dallas Hill get this $100,000 from?
They're going to call IRS right away.
Right away.
They got a form for it.
Yeah. Exactly. Man, I went to the bank and I asked for 20,000, and they act like they didn't even know me. Oh, we need where's your ID? 2 forms of ID. What's your social security number? I'm like, damn, do I have a bank account here or not?
Yep.
They asked me for my social security number at my bank
Yes.
because I wanted to take out 20,000 cash of my money.
Because the minute you leave the car, IRS, yo, what's up?
But see, what come to let you know it don't mean nothing. You can take a $300,000 check and put it in the bank, piece of paper. What they give you back?
Nothing.
A piece of paper.
Yeah, and then the thing depreciates every day. It just depreciated 6% yesterday.
Exactly.
So if you had $1,000, now you got 940.
Yeah. I mean, this shit is backed up by nothing.
No.
What is it backed up by?
But that signature on it. So your signature on your money is
Right.
going to be as good as that signature if you got good credit.
Exactly.
You know why that's good money? Because United States of America has got great credit.
Right.
Get that money, get it, get that money, spend it, flip it, get